Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an ELC EVEN 90. It's a French Tier 8 premium light tank, and it's located on the south spawn of Live Oaks under the command of the BassmanFromHell. Yes, he's at it again, and he did say to me that after Arty, the tank he likes best is a light tank. So we're going to see a light tank battle, and it started. Well, there is an ELC EVEN 90 in the French Tank Museum at Saumur. It's a project to actually design light tanks for use by the French Armed Forces that could be air transportable. And this one has got a 90mm gun with alpha damage of 220 and 3 shots in the magazine. But it does take 28 seconds to reload, and he was seen. He needs to get to cover. He's having to use the water as his concealment, and of course the ridge lines. It's a good spotting place, but there's an enemy ELC EVEN 90 nearby, and he's been killed. Right, now he's got spots on the T100 LT, a Scorpion and an M41, and they're all receiving fire, but he's only picked up 167 hit points of spotting so far. Maybe that will improve. He's got an AMX-13-105 a little further east, and he's very close to that Scorpion G. Unfortunately, he's just been killed. The Scorpion G got him, but he's now spotting for his team along with the T-54 lightweight slightly to the north. And I think he's also trying to see if he can get shots on the enemy. There's an IS-7, but he's the other side of the railway lines. But he can probably catch him as he goes through the dip. Can you get a shot? He fires, but no joy. He'd be actually slightly better on the edge of the water, but yep, that's really good position there. Hold down. A nice shot there on the 430, 231. Now, as I said, the alpha damage is 220. It's got penetration of 175mm with standard ammo, 215 with APCR. But you either have to have a full round or full magazine of AP or a full magazine of APCR. He's not carrying any APCR. He is carrying around a magazine of HE, and he's got 270 out from that. So he's sticking with the AP for the moment, and he's reloading. Another 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Right. Okay. Now he's ready to rock and roll. IS-7, but if he fires now, it won't go through. No, he's just going to bounce off that. The arm's split up. Oh, he got it through the turret. He did get around in, and he got the he got a second one in. I think those ones hit the rear of the vehicle. I thought he was aiming for the turret, but he actually hit the engine bay. And that is the weakest part of the IS-7, the rear. So he's in reload again after firing 3 rounds, and he's hiding from the IS-7. I don't think he was seen. Even if he was seen, I don't think the IS-7 can fire back. And he's still got him by the rear if he can load in time. And he does! 242! And he still wasn't seen. Now, the unfortunate thing is that there's only one tank, the Object 277, holding back those tanks, and the T100 LT got behind him and finished him off. Now, can we get shots on the T100 if he comes into view? The armour on the T100 LT is enhanced to stop 90mm rounds going in. So he's having a quick look round to see what's the other side of him. There's nothing in view at the moment. I'm wondering if he's thinking about making a dash into the enemy territory. The Scorpion G's pulling back because he probably thinks, oh, trouble. He is reloading. Okay, full magazine, ready to go. It's only 3 shots, so it's just a good idea to pop a reload if you've only got 1 round left, or if you've used up 1 round and you need all 3. The Bulldog is quite close. He was popping up to the railway line just then. Yeah, we just missed that. He's just the other side of the road now. He's moving down. He's doing anything quicker to spot him. Oh, he's going through the dip now. And we missed the chance to hit him. And there's the IS-7. T100LT's moving ahead. The IS-7's coming towards us actually. I don't know if he spotted that. It's on the minimap. You can actually see the IS-7's hugging the water edge. Of course, if we fire into him right now, we're going to get the front and the side armor, and that is very, very strong. It's got spaced armor on that tank, so if he tries to fire through, the best he can do is probably track it. But he will get fired at by the IS-7 immediately afterwards. So he's relying on his stealth at the moment to remain unseen and stay alive, so he can report the position of the IS-7. That IS-7 is permanently spotted. I think he could go for a track. He's holding fire at the moment. Unfortunately, the T100LT's just killed our FD207, and Bassman's trying to hide from the IS-7, not to be seen. He's not firing. He's going to hold his fire, wait for the right moment. He fires one in, doesn't go through the armor, it's spaced armor. That one goes through, but he has been seen now, and he takes the kill shot on the IS-7. That was brilliant. Totally hidden, but he gets a kill. But now the worry is that there's going to be other enemy who will try to take him out. There's an FD4005 in the north, but he's too far away to take shots. And the enemy's capping, and I think that must be the T100LT. And he's gone into the water. Oh, deep water. Deep water. Ouch, 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 ouch. Glug, glug, glug. Okay, he's out. Oh, you do make me worry sometimes. Oh, Bulldog. Very close. Locks on. Fires one in. Two, get moving. Three in, and he's out of ammo, so he needs to get moving now. He needs to get moving. Keep moving. He's got a 28-second reload. He needs to use speed as his advantage. Get away from that Bulldog. Let the other guys deal with him. Under the water will be fine so long as he can't shoot it. Oh, over the ridgeline, over the ridgeline. That's it. Oh, thank God. Now he's reloaded. Now he can go back. And there's the Bulldog. Okay, locks on. One in. Kill shot. Yes! 7 hit points, but he got the kill. There's only 4 enemy left. He's got 1 shell in the magazine. He's popped a reload. And his teammates have come back to help him. But there's still that FD4005 out there. And he's got 25% of his health left. It might be a good idea to go look for him. The T100. Is it the T100? No, it's the Wizzy 1201FT. The enemy has got an M53, M55 and an SU-14-2 Arty. So he could go looking for them. Scorpion's going over there. We just want to find that FD4005. It's a good vantage point here. You can see a long way. I'm wondering where that FD4005... There he is! He's been spotted. He's in the town. Batchat needs to move. He needs to get out quick. Hopefully he's seen what we're seeing. The M451 is moving in. Now with 3 rounds in the magazine and the FD4005 on quarter health, we can probably take him out if we can get all 3 shots into him. Now he's being very cautious on approach, and that's wise because that FD4005 has 183 millimeters of death waiting. There he is. Okay, now we can ambush him. And he's lost his... he's only down to 30 hit points now, but we lost the M451. But now, if we go for him, we can drive straight up to him. He's in reload. He won't be able to fire. We can just get behind him and blast him. And that's it. We've done it. So there's only 2 enemies left. One of them's the SU-14-2, the school bus, and the other one is the Wizzy 1201FT. Now the Wizzy 1201 FT is the premium Chinese tank destroyer, which is very, very good. If you've got one and you play it a lot, you'll know it's extremely good, very dangerous. I used mine quite a bit during Frontline last year or this year, and I can tell you it really does do the damage on enemy vehicles. Now the Scorpion didn't find them, so they must have gone south, and the Wizzy 120 has been spotted. He is in the south at this moment. And we're rushing south as quickly as we can to get to him. Oh, he's been killed! And that's it. The game's over. They got the Su-14 too as well. And that's a win. And a very nice one there for the Bassman from Hell. 3 kills. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Oh, it's the second class tanker for the Bassman from Hell in the ELC EVEN 90. He also got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points for his own vehicle. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. And he got an Orlik medal. He destroyed 2 or more enemy tanks or tank destroyers in a light tank. And they must be at least 1 tier higher than your tank. And the win rate for that battle was 5,025. And of course, we know that the tanks that were a higher tier than his were the FV4005 and the IS7, because both of those were tier 10. At least I think the FV4005 is tier 10. Pretty sure it is, yes. So very effective game there. Let's have a look at the team scores, see where we come. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That actually went to the FV4005. He managed 5,066 hit points of damage, and he picked up the high caliber. The next highest scorer was actually jointly shared between the MXM451 on our team and the IS7 on the enemy team, the one that Bassman killed. He got 2,976 hit points. And the next highest scorer after that was the Foch 155 with 2,567. Bassman from Hell managed to get 2,117 and shared that with the Object 252U. They both got the same amount. But Bassman managed to get the highest number of kills on his team with 3, shared it with the Scorpion G, but the highest scorer on the enemy team was the T100 LT. He managed to get 4, and the FV4005 managed 3. When it came to base XP, it was the Object 252U who managed to get 1,032. Then Bassman got the next highest one with 934, and finally the MXM451 with 927. So let's have a look at the detail report. He fired 15 rounds during that battle. He got 13 direct hits, 12 penetrations. That 90mm gun is very good, and I didn't think it could cope with the IS-7 spaced armor, but he certainly did put the shells exactly where they would do the right damage, and they did, and took that IS-7 out. He did damage of 2,117 hit points, of which 899 were at more than 300 meters. He received 4 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were penetrations, 1 non-penetration. He damaged 4 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and he also did damage assistance of 212 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 68,361 credits. He got 29,395 credits for completing the mission events, and that brought up a total of 97,756. And after repair and ammunition resupply, and the ammo is really cheap, he took away 90,014 credits from 1 battle. He also picked up 3 bonds for getting the Orlik medal, and he also earned 1,401 XP times 2 for the first victory of the day, got 602 for completing the mission, and 140 for bonus vehicle, for a premium vehicle rather, meaning he took away 3,544 experience points altogether. So a particularly nice round with the ELC EVEN 90, and this is one of my favourite tanks as well. He says, after Arty, I love light tanks. This is one of my favourite light tanks. It's a bit like the Wally of the World of Tanks. You know, it just goes around blasting the enemy and moving fairly quickly. And I do like it when somebody tries to chase me in this thing, and I just let the turret auto-aim onto the enemy, and while I'm running away, it's shooting backwards at them. And that's quite funny, actually. That really is quite a laugh. But anyway, if you enjoyed this replay, and I certainly did, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.